Hey, hey, Blue Table fans! Mike here, and Robby's behind the camera. We are going to do another installment of Infinity Roll Call. Hey, here's a nice terrain piece. Oh, what? There's miniatures on that? Exactly. This is one of my 4 Infinity armies. Ariadna is my favorite, and I was having a conversation with Joseph a long time ago, and we were talking about actually painting our miniatures camouflaged so that your opponent wouldn't be able to see them on the table. And this is kind of the realization of this. The only problem with it is that sometimes it backfires and I leave these guys on the tables for several days. Speaking of which, this particular army is actually 5 or 6 miniatures short because I can't find them. Alright, starting over here, these are all either Blue Table bases or some kind of base that I customized. So I really like these snipers. Well, the guy with the sniper rifle, he has done very well for me in games. He's not supposed to be an expert marksman, but I find that he has tons of skills that annoy other players, and it makes me really happy. Yeah, he's Robby's nemesis. But that guy's awesome. And this heavy machine gun, the Zouaves, that guy is so cool. All of these Ariadna guys are awesome. Got some Metros. Usually I take them as cheerleaders. Sometimes I run them up the sides if I really need them. A good solid 3-man team of line Kazakhs. And I've got the Paracommandos up here. Only take 2 of them, that's all that I usually take. I've got a couple of additions that I'd like to add to that, but most of the time I don't use the airborne deployment. It seems to be really iffy, and these guys don't have the best version of airborne deployment. But they're awesome nonetheless. Their statistics are incredible. Over here, this is an old school model from way back in the day of McMurrow, and I use him for my dog warrior because I like the miniature. And I've got his dog warrior form back there and the dog face in front. And that guy, yep, Infinity has wonderful miniatures. This guy's one of my favorites. This is the Highlander Grey miniature. He's awesome because who doesn't love kilts on your soldiers? I've got 2 non-Infinity rogue miniatures. In the back here, I've got 2 veteran Kazakhs, a tank hunter with an autocannon, and Uxia McNeil. Great miniatures. These are like my heavy hitters, and I really enjoy using these guys. They cost a lot of points, don't have the opportunity to take very many of them usually, but I always fit at least 2 out of the 4 in my army list, and they are spectacular. So essentially, this is my Ariadna army, minus a few figures that are still hiding on the last board that I played with them. There's a couple of extra figures that aren't Corvus Belli. They're not as awesome, and right now they're just kind of placeholders. So, Ariadna, possibly the greatest army.
Hey guys, it's Robby here. I've got my Infinity army, both of them. I've got the Nomads and then Pano over here. So first we're going to start with the Nomads. Over here in this corner I have a, he's not really a Nomad, but an ally that I use with my Nomads. Yeah, he's a mercenary there. I have a Total Reaction Zonbot here with an HMG. In the back, some Augustils. Got a Riot Girl with the Spitfire. Next we have a Prowler, also with the Spitfire there. Then I've got a tag in the back. This is a Lizard tag for Bakunin. Then a Wildcat. Next we have a Heavy Infantry, a Mobile Brigada with a multi-rifle there. In the back, this is a Interventor, a Hacker. Love that model with both her hands up. Then a Securitate. And these guys here, some of my favorites, the Sin Eaters. There's one with an MK12, one with an HMG, and one with a sniper rifle.
Those are my nemesis. Nemesises?
Nemesi? Yeah, those are Mike's nemesises. I love these guys. These guys get their full burst on in the reaction phase, which is pretty awesome.
During your RO? I hate that.
Yeah, in an RO.
That's the worst.
The next is a Reverend Moira with a shock weapon and multi-rifle. Then we have these combat hackers. These are Reverend Custodiers. One with a combi rifle and marker, and the other one with a shotgun. We've got these moderators from Bakunin, kind of just the line grunt troopers, but still pretty good. And then in the back, have these Zeros, kind of scouts, scout hackers. And that right there is one of my favorite models. Love that one. And I almost forgot up here in the corner, the Spectre Sniper. That's the TO Camo Scout Sniper Infiltrator guy for Nomads. Alright, my second army today is my PanOceania army. And this was my first army, and so let's get started. First off, we have these guys. These are Order Sergeants, and they're kind of the grunt troopers for the Knights. They're pretty cool. In the back we have the Hexa, kind of the specialist troopers. Got one with a Spitfire and one with a sniper rifle, and they both got TO camo there. Those guys are awesome. Here we have a Teutonic Knight and a Knight Magister. Both way good in combat and pretty versatile all around. In the back have a Akali Sikh Commando, and this one's a hacker. It's got the cool little hacker thing going on, and they're also combat jump guys. Have an Orc Trooper in the back with an HMG, a Knight Hospitaller, a Nisus Sniper, which I really like that pose there. It's pretty cool. And this is probably one of my all-time favorite Infinity models, is the Alkilla Guard with an HMG. Love that one. And then finally, the Peacemaker with an Oxbot. This guy's pretty versatile bot. Give him a Spitfire and a heavy flamethrower, they're pretty cool. So this is my Pano army and Nomads army.